Hello, and welcome to Let's Pour with Patty. Thank you so much for joining me on this wild and wacky ride as I experience the joys and share with you the wonders of creating with fluid art. Stick around, let's have some fun, and as always, keep creating. Let's pour. So recently, a couple of amazing little fairies sent me some things. This is your first hint on who the first wonderful little fairy is, who sent me these adorable and fun bottle opener molds. She sent me an adorable little card with a heartfelt message in it that warmed my heart, and some examples of the can openers that I'm going to be able to make. And another fairy sent me this gallon kit of Bond Crafters epoxy resin, AB resin, which I can use to make these bottle opener molds. It came with stirring sticks and these scrapers and some gloves. And then I realized, oh, wait, there's two scraper things, paddles. I don't know what you want to call those, but I love using them, so I can't wait. And I also had recently purchased some Let's Resin Chameleon powders just by chance. And then I got these surprises in the mail, which totally caught me off guard. There's another hint on who I got the molds from. Um, in case they couldn't figure that out, it was amazing. Just Janice sent me the molds and the examples, and the incredible Donna of It's Art by Donna sent me the resin. So here, me and Keith are dividing up some resin that we mixed up, and it's so clean and clear. And I don't have any of the stuff to do fancy smancy techniques yet, but I do have lots of pigments and some amazing colors to play with. And I wanted to always want to do a beach scene. I don't know. I'm a girl from California, so the beach is always close to my heart. So I had stuck some shells in a little bit of resin to hopefully um, get any air bubbles out of them. I don't know if I did because it didn't really work out, but we'll see that in the end. It's not a total fail, I guess. But I mixed up like 3 different colors of blue, and I just kept pouring in. Don't think the tray that I want um, was completely level. It's a little bowed, and I couldn't get it completely leveled. So, but Keith was able to get them off of that tray and onto a level table at the end. So, disaster averted. Averted? We avoided that disaster. But for now, we're just trying to get it so it doesn't spill all over the place. So I wanted to do another one with the 3 different blues, but this time with no uh, shells in it, because I could tell the shells weren't laying down. They kept wanting to float up to the top. So we'll just try this one without it. And now I'm going to mix up some neons. Now I've had these neon pigments for about a year now, and They kind of were like pellets. They must have got moist or something. Instead of a powder, they're like these little hard pellets. Thankfully, I just got some new ones recently, and I'm gonna have to start using those because I don't like what the pellets did. They didn't completely dissolve, and I think you can see them in the resin here, and you'll see that a little bit later. But this is some TLPs. The neon pink is hustle, and the green is grunge. So now we're noticing how completely off balance my tray is. We try to fix it, but I just got to move quickly and get them on a level surface. So now I'm going to add some glitter to my resin. I don't have any clear glue, so the glitter kind of sinks in my pieces, but that's okay. I add some of the chameleon pigments. I'm not sure which ones. I wasn't too thrilled with that one there though, because it looks more brown than red and purple is what I thought it was supposed to be. But it's brown. And okay, well, whatever. We'll go with it, but let me just sit with it for a minute because I wasn't sure. I know I didn't like it, but this clear with the glitter in it, and that's a color shifting blue to purple chameleon from Let's Resin. And then I used that one. Figure at least there's bling bling in it. I definitely need to work on my camera work with the new setup because most of the time things are out of frame here. So, sorry about that. I'm just trying to use up all the resin, which I pretty much did. I think I think I pretty much used them all up. Somehow we made just the right amount. And when I didn't have enough, I just added some clear, and I liked how that did it. We don't have any alcohol yet, so we have no choice but to torch. See, I feel like there's an air bubble, and that could just be a sparkly. The pigment that was just not right. Pigment was like little pellets instead of powder, so it didn't.
Okay, well, those are going to have to be it. Should see if you should sink those shells back in. They're going to be chunky.
Okay, here they oof. The bottom's got dirty. But we did get them on a level surface after all, so they're pretty good. This one might be a little off, but what I definitely need to get, because I will show you here. Hold on, let's do the one with the shells in it. Well, it's not bad. It's not great. Yeah. Maybe I made the pigments a little too pigmented, a little too opaque for the shells, and they kept floating up. So this one you can't even see because it's sideways. I might have to put another top coat on top of this one. I'm not sure. We'll see. It's still pretty. I'm not mad at it. And then these ones, my pigments were weird. They were more like pellets instead of powder. Okay. But that's still cool. But, so there's like specks in it. And then I don't have the alcohol, so, and we tried to torch a couple times, but maybe it wasn't enough. I think I just need either a long-necked lighter or the 99% alcohol, because I don't know if you can see them. There's little micro bubbles. So either a little top coat or maybe some sanding, and I'll take care of that. This side's fine. Pretty colors. And then this one. Ooh. I don't know why I keep turning it that way. I like that. And just the same issues, a little bit of the mica that didn't break up, because it's not in the abalone one that I have here. Boy, that is so sparkly. But it is in the the neons. Ooh, that one's cool. So these would also be black light reflective. Just a little bit of bubbles around the edge there, or around the center, where the pigments built up. This one's pretty. I didn't put any shells in this one, so it should come out gorgeous. Ooh, I love that. So much shine and shimmer. And just a little bit. That one has very few bubbles, if any. Just a couple of sharp edges that can be sanded down. Oh, my little wine bottle or beer bottle. Little sparkles in there. Definitely need to get the glue, because as you will see in these ones where I put the glitter in, as you would think, without having any glue to suspend it, it all sank to the bottom. So it's just in the front, not really in the back. And definitely need to do something about air bubbles, but that's beautiful. Now I have to learn all of the fancy, or now I get to learn, let's put it that way. Now I get to learn all the fancy little techniques with resin, like doing resin blooms and things like, I forgot what Janice called it, but the techniques that create these kinds of effects. I think she did this with the magnet. I'll have to go back and watch. I can't remember exactly. But that is so cool. How do you do that? I want to know. Pretty sure it was with a magnet. So I can't wait to investigate all of those fun things. Ooh, this one's sparkly. I wasn't so sure about this color when I mixed it up. It was more brown than I wanted it to be, but put some sparkles in it, and everything's gorgeous with sparkles. Ooh, now this one's the only one that I see that's got a lot of over pour, so that can easily be cut off. Can I just cut it with scissors? Okay, I just kind of trimmed it up with some scissors and then go in with a sander and clean it up. But for the most part, quick little trim and then sanding to finish it off. And the last bottle opener. Ooh, that one's so pretty. All right, my first bottle opener sets. Ooh, that's pretty too. They're both purple with some color shifts in them. But now I'll have to put the hardware. So they're done. Now it's time to install the hardware. I wasn't quite sure how they went, but I figured it out. But apparently I'm just not strong enough anymore, and I couldn't get them screwed in, so I was going to have Keith do it. But then in the meantime, I got this amazing little surprise in the mail from one of those incredible little fairies again. And it was an incredible care package with these little silicone things and a UV resin starter kit with some UV resin, a little UV light, and everything I need to get started. So I even got some video of instructions on how to do it, and they were so helpful. Thank you so much, Janice. And so now I'm going to use what I learned and try to fix these pieces that are just a little not as full as they should be, with some sharp edges that we can fix and round by adding some UV resin. So that's what I'm doing. And because this video is already so long, I've just super speeded it up and just to show, how I did. I definitely need more um, practice. I definitely need more practice and a long neck lighter, or the 99% I can't say that. The alcohol, 99% alcohol, isopropyl alcohol. God, I'm horrible at these words. So yeah, on this coaster here, I had a hair in it. And rather than trying to like sand it and do the whole buffing thing and everything that we normally did, I just wanted to see, can I sand it down and then fix it with UV resin? I mean, it worked. It's not ideal. And then by the time I got to this piece, I don't know what happened. The only thing I can think of is that this UV resin is pretty potent. And okay, I wasn't using PPE. I'm sorry, I wasn't, because I can't breathe in it. But oh my goodness. Apparently, I must have been getting some kind of contact off of this thing, because I did a horrible job. Look at all those parts I missed. I kept missing them. So I figured, well, maybe I need to get out of this room for a little while and try again later. So that's about as far as I got for now. I don't have a complete piece yet. So Sorry, I hate leaving my video undone, but yeah, it is what it is, I guess. So I will keep practicing, and hopefully in the future video I can throw in um how I completed them, or just show you how good they turned out in the end. So that's all I've got for now. Thank you, as always, for joining us for this creative art collective every Saturday, starting with Taslima Maya Art, followed by me, then Casey of CWV Artistry, and last but not least, Sheldon Briscoe of Shell Rock Art. Love you all. See you next time. And as always, keep creating. Bye.